Wisdom of Solomon 3:11. For whoso despises wisdom and nurture, he is miserable, and their hope is vain. Their labors are unfruitful, and their works unprofitable. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakadash, double honors to our apostles, elders, a great millstone, teach us His truth according to the Bible and well. Another shalom to all the sincere Akim, so the 4.0, pushing His truth to diligence and sincerity and in charity. And another shalom to all the sincere followers, believers of Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, not just hearers of the word, but doers as well. You men, women, and children, the hopeful elect, shalom. And this precept's coming from the Wisdom of Solomon and the Apocrypha. All right. It reads again, Wisdom of Solomon 3:11. For whoso despises wisdom, all right. And that word despise means to hate. It says, and nurture. See, this is the comforter. All right. This word is what comforts us. He is miserable. All right. So if you hate this word, you're in a miserable state. And that's what you see going on amongst the people, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. All right, they're miserable. That's why they're strung out on drugs. All right, alcoholics. All right. And all types of wickedness and madness because they despise the word. And it's going to ultimately lead to their death. It says, and their hope is vain. Their labors are unfruitful, and their works unprofitable, because it is not of righteousness. And let's get a quick precept real fast. Let's go to Sirach 7. No, Sirach. Second Ezra 7. It says, for there be many that perish, 7:20. Second Ezra 7:20. For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of Yahawah that is set before them, right? And it was set before them at the hands of Moses. And we are those modern day Moses now, setting the law of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI before them, all right, out there on the highways and byways, week in and week out. All right, so we just read that the ones of our people that don't have this wisdom, they're miserable. All right, they despise the law. Well, it's going to be a recompense for them despising the law. All right, it says, for there be many that perish in this life because they despise, which means hate, the law of Yahawah that is set before them. For Yahawah have given straight commandment to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should observe to avoid punishment. Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him and imagined vain things, and deceived themselves by their wicked deeds, and said, the Most High, that he is not, and knew not his ways. All right, but his law have they despised, and denied his covenants, and his statutes they have not been faithful, and have not performed his works. Therefore they're miserable. All right, because the Lord, what the Lord set for us is the right way, the righteous way. All right. That's why everything you see our people doing coming to naught, because if it's not of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, then it's in vain. It is in vain. Our people are chasing the bag, chasing their careers, chasing any and everything up under the sun, except for chasing their salvation, chasing this wisdom, chasing the fear of the Lord. All right, the list goes on and on and on. And wisdom is the most important thing. Let's get that. Let's get that. Matter of fact, let's go back. I want to read Wisdom of Solomon one more time. 3:11. It says, for whoso despises right, hate wisdom and nurture, he is miserable. And their hope is vain, their labors unfruitful, and their works unprofitable. All right. So let's get what wisdom is. Let's see. Proverbs 1. It says, Proverbs 1:7, the fear of the Lord YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. The world ignorantly and willingly calls God in Jesus Christ, because the true names of the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son is out in the earth right now, ringing bells through who? The servants, the prophets. Start with the head apostles and elders of great millstone on down. All right, so it's the fear to be terrified of someone or something that can cause pain is the beginning of knowledge. All right, when you read the scriptures, 1 Samuel, the 2nd chapter, tells you the Lord controls the issues of life and death. He wounds and he heals. All right, so that's what we need to be greatly terrified of. That's wisdom. And when you're terrified of someone, you do what they say. When you watch these movies and someone breaks inside someone's home, they got a gun, and they tell them, look, give me all your precious valuables. They listen. Why? Because that person controls, has the ability to put them to death through the sword. All right. Well, YAHAWASHI is that ultimate sword, man. And we ought to obey his words, right? Not to hate them, not to despise them, but to embrace them and do them to the best of our ability. Okay? This Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. All right, it's the root. It's the beginning where it starts. But fools despise wisdom and instruction. So a blockheaded meatball is going to hate the wisdom and instruction, not knowing it's for their betterment. It's for their betterment, because in these times that we're living in, the wisdom and knowledge and understanding is going to be the stability of our times. This is Isaiah 33:6. All right, it says, and wisdom and knowledge. What wisdom and knowledge is it talking about? Is it talking about these college educations? All right. These medical degrees, these law degrees? No, it's talking about the wisdom of the Bible. All right, it says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. This is what's going to keep us stable. We're not going to bug out. All right, we read Matthew, the 24th chapter. Wars and rumors of wars. But this is not the end. It's roughly paraphrasing. See, people think when these things come to pass, people going to think that's it. There's nothing else to look forward to. But we know we're looking forward to the kingdom. These are just signs letting us know that the YAHAWASHI is here. And he's getting ready to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, wherever they are scattered amongst all nations. All right, not just here in America. All right, aka Babylon, but throughout the four corners of the earth. But Babylon will be that main and great deliverance. Back in Isaiah 33:6, it says, in strength of salvation, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. All right, so the Lord value those that fear him. All right, you are a treasure to the Lord. And when you have a treasure, you keep it close to you, right? You protect it, you take care of it. And that's what those are going to be, the ones of our people that have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, so it's very important. It's very, very important not to despise wisdom, but to embrace it, cherish it through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, because this is our lifeline. Lord will be part of the elect. All right, so that's pretty much it, man. Those that despise wisdom and nurture, they are miserable. All right, their hope is vain. And those that have this wisdom, man, embrace it, because this is what's going to keep us stable in the time of Jacob's troubles. Look, it's keeping us stable now. All right, so Lord wants us to edify. Until next time, I say shalom.